cockroach.
No. Get off. You're gonna break
Sam.
From the top rope.
Oh no.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Genius Bar. This is a very special episode. Okay.
I kind of hated that you did that.
Why? Well,
That
you
was-
would be a hater already.
Yeah.
I'm not even done. Could I like?
That's like kind of my worst fear. You popping up behind furniture like that. Every time I'm like at my house, I'm just like fucking tweaking
You better
out.
check back there. He might be.
Yeah, that's the next
Like,
step. Yeah.
Guys, this is a very special episode. It is myself, John, Luke.
We're
Noah.
all in person
Does it remember my name? What is this?
We're all in person. Genius
We have
Bar goes
so
dark.
much to talk
We're
about.
preparing for our event. Genius Bar goes dark. Right now, this is Genius Bar goes light because the sun is out. We are in LA right now. Dude, we have such a crazy schedule. So
We have such a crazy show coming up. Stay tuned for that.
we
good one.
we all met
Good
up.
work.
Thanks, bro.
We all met up. We're at an Airbnb right now, preparing for the event that's just a little over a month away.
GeniusBarGoesDark.com, guys. We will be live. We do get your tickets there. But we'll be live in person. When? June?
Sick.
The day after WWDC.
Regency Ballroom.
Regency Ballroom in San
We
Francisco.
rehearsed that.
Okay, for real, guys. We are so excited to meet you. Tickets are on sale. GeniusBarGoesDark.com. This is just like, we want to give you a little teaser of the
You can
energy.
kind of think of it as like a WWDC after party.
Yes.
Come hang out with us. Come hang out with fellow Apple fans and tech fans.
Maybe you'll meet the love of your life and get married.
you very well could,
really?
or you could not.
She's going to be there?
I think he's gonna be there.
Okay.
For the audience, not for you, Sam.
Statistically speaking,
I don't
he's
know
gonna
if
be
you know-
there.
I don't know if you know.
What's the ethical...
The year is
You know what,
2023.
let's not get controversial.
The year is 2023, and it is frowned upon to use your power dynamic. So I don't. You can't.
Wow, that's very progressive of you.
Yeah, you're
Look
not
at that.
allowed.
Come on.
Good job.
You are not
He's
allowed
learning.
to
so
find a
proud.
girlfriend there. I, however, am because I am not a lefty but lefty.
And it
I
went
will
really
use my
well
power,
the last time.
I will use
last
my,
time it went
I
down.
will.
Right.
I will use my power advantage.
Oh,
Again.
no.
Okay, we have a big show to talk about.
Are
Obviously,
we not even going to mention that we're This is insane. First of all, the camera can't see me because I'm like this.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Why are you
I don't know what
holding the
you're
mic like
doing.
I know?
We have to. We're doing the podcast today. Then we're going to see Jomo tomorrow, Jonathan Morrison.
Yeah,
we're
there's gonna
recording
be
another episode of the podcast
There's
tomorrow.
going to be another in-person Genius Bars back to back. We're so excited.
And then the next day, we're flying to San Francisco to
film
go
some
see the
stuff.
venue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't forget that you're also filming our podcast
In an hour.
an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Somebody keep
all right.
an eye on the time.
We have a lot
Yeah.
to talk about today.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Do we have anything that's on people's minds that it's just like
Yeah,
the first
I want to talk about why you're dressed like a Make-A-Wish kid. It looks like
So,
you are wearing clothes. It
what
looks
is
like
this?
you something's going on, and you
Let's
were like,
see-
"Hey,
let's
my
see
last
let's see
my
if there's
wish-
any men of culture here.
my
that know
ma-
what
my
this is.
my wish is to do a podcast with John Prosser, and I accepted the email. You're welcome.
Dude, if that was
I'm
actually
so glad that
somebody's
you're
wish,
here.
that
But
would be,
like,
if
I had
that
to
was
sit
your
you-
last
if that was
wish,
your last wish, if you wanted to see Kermit the Frog as your last wish,
First of all, I'm not Kermit the Frog. That's first of all.
sorry, can you
And
say that
second of
again?
all,
Kermit the mini fridge.
This is
Oh no.
Wait, that'd be a really good character. Okay.
this
That
is
would be a good.
this is why I have you sitting so far away from me.
This is SZA merch, by the way.
I'm
the
worried that-
artist, the queen, the goddess, mommy.
I don't
Sorry, Lana.
get any of your
No.
wishes on me.
SZA is, yeah, she's the best. She's the goat.
can't do that.
Don't let's
You just
not.
can't
Do we
do
have any
that.
Apple news? You think?
So I was trying to do
So
that.
one thing that I think is super interesting is that Apple is adding 2023 Macs with the M2 Pro chips to the refurbished store. I assume in May.
Yeah.
Very
Before
soon.
the show, Sam said that was stupid and we shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up, and
Oh, I
I
see.
think it's a great topic.
I'm
that we
glad
should
you brought it
discuss
up.
in
He doesn't
depth.
have to talk. I mean, we can talk about it.
So I'm pretty sure the typical refurbished discount is 15%, if I'm not mistaken.
No?
You
it's
would
either
know.
it's either no, I think it is 15.
I don't believe
I've
you.
bought it from the refurbished store, and a 15% discount. I mean,
you
think
wanna
about
go
the
Dollarama
M2
later?
Pro Mac Mini. I'm just going to keep doing the podcast here. If you think about the M2 Pro Mac Mini, that starts at $12.99. 15% off of that.
sugar.
That
Right.
is, what is that? To 129.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. We've lost everyone.
65
Like
plus
you're-
120.
This is why no one watches Dark Mode. Okay,
This
now
is why
let's
we
talk
provide
about
actual
something
knowledge, bro.
else.
Okay.
We have to move
Wow,
on to
are we
something a
watching
little bit
Dark
more-
Mode or are we watching
like,
Marquez's podcast? Because I don't
Oh my
see
God.
any
Hey,
fun.
Hey, Marquez just launched a shoe, which, by the way, Marquez, I'm like the #1 tech hype beast, and you sent it to everybody but me?
You're the number one
the
what?
tech heist beast?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
You're gonna steal the shoes?
I just thought he would send them to me. We wrote an Uber
You
together
thought
once.
that he would send it.
Dude, I feel like Marquez saw me. I think he thought I was a Make-A-Wish.
His name is
kid.
Marquez. That's number one.
Yeah.
No, I dead asked him. Like the way he was like, hey man, and he was like, what are you most excited for at Dub Dub? And I was like,
And you're like, I want to die.
I was like, I'm really excited
Stem
for
cells.
He's very, very gentle with Sam.
Yeah, he was. And then he like gave me a pat on the back, and I'm
So
just
good luck out
And,
there.
and
kid.
Yeah, good luck out there.
a tear rolled down his cheek.
So
He
yeah,
saw the haircut. He was like, "Damn, he doesn't have long."
Oh.
or was it just a roast?
Yeah.
Honestly, that'd be pretty entertaining.
All right.
The roast of Sam Kohl.
Oh, we should do that. Can we make the event just a roast of Sam Kohl?
Oh,
yes.
that could be a thing in the
We would
event.
need a bigger venue.
That was
That's true.
I was gonna
I-
surprise everyone with that.
I have
actually.
something that I actually want to start off with. So if you're looking at the timestamps, the show's actually beginning now. There's this really interesting article we
legs.
got from The Information, which I just bought a $200 a year. We
Yeah, he did pay.
Well, I don't
This
think-
is
I
our
don't think
like.
you can
this
say
is
that
our
we
first,
split it.
Is this our first family account?
Yeah.
my God.
How cute.
Oh, you look actually happy about
We
that.
share.
That's actually really
I'm
sweet.
not happy about shit. Fuck
Well, he's
you.
happy to have a family.
Yeah.
So
I'm just happy to have a family at this point. Honestly,
where do we start
Even if
with
it
this
sucks.
one?
Yeah.
Where do
yeah.
we start with Siri? Because we
I say we hand Siri off to Luke because he's upset.
I made a video about this.
Yeah, you did.
Siri.
By the way, Luke, you sound great.
Why, thank you.
We went above and beyond to mic everybody in this
Yeah.
godforsaken Airbnb.
Yeah, and
We,
no one can even tell.
No one can tell. You can't even sit. Where is his mic? No one knows.
I might not even have one.
Oh my god.
I don't like you.
I'm sorry. Tell us about
If
Siri.
I
Sorry,
could make a
everybody
wish,
else.
it would be for your death.
Oh.
Audio listeners, if you're wondering what
I
that
think that's
ultrasound
like one of the
was,
10
Sam
commandments.
hit
Like you
Luke's
can't
mic.
do that. It's like
Yeah.
no wishing for more wishes.
No, but there's
Okay, Siri is
yeah,
dumb.
that's one of the 10 commandments,
The 10
of course.
Dude,
Is
we've
no
got
wishing
to
for more
we've got to
wishes.
stay on track, guys. We've
Siri
gotta
is
on Apple
dumb.
Okay,
thank you.
psych. I was
Oh,
like,
you
no.
son of a bitch.
So here's the deal with Siri.
Siri sucks ass.
Siri's been bad, and
Not in a
for a
good
long
way.
time, there has been questions
Very true.
about why. Right?
Right.
It's been like,
Have
is Apple
people
not
really been asking
care?
why?
Yeah, because
I'd like to know.
I've always been
This
curious.
is Apple we're talking
It's
about.
like-
right?
biggest company in the world.
Yeah,
It's-
but you would like to know. You're also the man right now that's like dissecting blue sky
well,
code
that's
to see how it works.
beside the
Yeah,
point.
he does do that. He
That's
has a
beside
habit
the
of doing
point.
that. Have you dissected Siri? Can you figure out why she
No,
sucks?
I'm trying to get her to crack.
Why
She's-
she
she's
sucks?
too strong.
So, one of the reasons that Siri's hard to crack is that Apple is obsessed with control.
And she's a woman.
Okay.
And we're off the air.
How do you,
Women are hard to crack. I don't know what you want.
You
from
do
me.
realize
That's
that
not a
our
mystery.
podcast is live.
dude? You're literally
we
a
can't
boomer, bro.
edit that out.
Women are hard.
That's not cancelable.
You know, it's just me and the ball and chain every week.
Aw, jeez.
King of the castle, king of the castle, king of the castle.
Do this, do that.
John is literally Borat. Okay, Luke. So you bring up the first thing, which is the article is from The Information. It's called Apple's AI chief struggles with turf wars and as a new era begins. Roughly, this article dissects like the teams and the conflicts and how.
Yeah.
Walk us through that. Apparently, at one point there were two separate teams building two separate versions of Siri. Let's start there because
Right. So
I
it
think
was
that's
very-
interesting.
there was
Very
Siri and
broadly.
Beery.
And I think we got Beery.
Yeah, we definitely got
Beery.
Beery.
Yeah.
But the actual code names were, well, the original Siri team,
Okay.
the actual Siri team was working on Siri 10,
Okay, Siri
Siri
X.
X.
Okay.
And there was sort of an offshoot, which was a completely ground up new Siri version that they called Blackbird.
Okay.
And basically, the idea with Blackbird was to make a digital assistant that can actually digitally assist you.
Wow.
Which is something that Siri just hasn't heard
Innovative.
of. I know,
Yeah.
it's really crazy. But the idea was that it would actually be able to source information and tell you stuff
Okay.
and generate responses and even have a back and forth conversation.
Novel idea.
I know, it's crazy. It's almost as though literally everyone right now is talking about exactly that.
Almost.
And there was a team in Apple. Where are you going there, bud?
Keep going, keep going. You just walk in front of all the cam. No one will notice.
So the problem was Apple's design team that oversees all of this stuff
Okay.
are so obsessed with like making Siri look perfect that they didn't want to do any of the necessary steps that you would have to take
To
if
make
you
it
want
perfect.
Siri to be a large language model or even a medium language model, which is all it was.
I'm a small language model.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
And so the problem that they had was that in order to get this past the design team, they had to nuke Blackbird so bad. And then eventually they had this like turf war of like which is going to actually happen, and Siri
The Crips
10
versus the Bloods.
Siri 10 is the one that
Yeah.
that was victorious, and the only thing that really changed, I think that was 2021, was that they added that feature where it can like have like a secondary question and you can add more information. And it doesn't add anything because all of the responses are canned.
Yeah.
There's no like
So wait,
if you
wait,
want
talk
any
about
information,
this.
it just Googles it.
I didn't know this before you brought this up. This article also apparently. So you told me that there's a team of 20 people that write the responses for Siri?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're not like
That doesn't
generated.
sound real.
Yeah.
Because
They're not. They're not.
That
no,
doesn't
seriously,
sound real.
seriously, Siri has script writers.
They're not real time generated. It's like
They're not generated.
Yeah.
They're canned responses.
they come out of a can, like Campbell's.
Dude, you really
Wow.
know how to kill the energy
Wow.
in any room you're in.
Wow, this is funny because we were having like a semi-real conversation.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
And the problem is John is afraid of that.
Yes.
He
Afraid
doesn't
of
know how to
what?
do that.
He's afraid to be
like
vulnerable.
actual knowledge and
That's-
information.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
used to being like, Tim Cook turned the iPhone upside down.
Oh,
what the hell?
Get fucking ready, because I'm gonna be on your show next, and I'm gonna ruin it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna ruin it.
So yeah, that's a crazy thing we learned is that Siri has like a team of script writers, and basically another thing you brought up that was also interesting is that to do this Blackbird, the generative model, was that they would have to have put a like feedback about this.
Yeah, I mean, in any large language model,
Yeah.
even like Google searches will have like a was this information helpful?
And you
or
can
like
click
tell
it
us how we did.
if it's wrong.
It's a bit of user feedback, which just provides another point of data to reference for like making sure that responses are good.
Yeah.
And Apple was like, no, they were like, you sure about that? You sure about that? That's why. And they decided that it would just be better not have that because they want Siri to appear all-knowing, which is ironic because she
Yeah.
knows absolutely jack shit.
This is the first time I'm hearing that she's not all knowing. You
Really?
have revealed the data to me, yeah.
Yeah.
I trusted her
Yeah.
with everything.
It's
Yeah.
You should ask her right now
Yeah, should
when
we?
2006 was.
I think it's just like John asks like such basic, like simple questions that
Yeah, that's
he hasn't
probably
run
it.
into the
Yeah, like
limitations yet.
how set timer for 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
Which
that's
is-
all it's useful for
Yeah.
is shortcut
Yeah.
setting timers and alarms. Like,
But even the
what's
alarms.
what's a piece of information
I'll
that
be
you would
like-
want to know? I want to let's try it live, except not live. Like, what is something that you would find useful?
How do you sell 1,000 tickets to a live event?
It's a great question.
How do you sell 1,000 tickets to a live event, Siri?
I found this on the web.
Cool.
God damn it!
Now, to be fair, that's something I wouldn't expect her to answer because we can't even answer that ourselves.
Yeah, but I would
Okay.
expect ChatGPT or Bard or one of them to answer that
Absolutely.
question. To be fair.
Like, there's definitely room in between. Here's what I found on the web, and then the top 3 Google searches
Yeah.
for what you just said, and giving you like this outline. Because I get the fear with ChatGPT, right? Sometimes it makes some random crap up, and you're like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, for Siri, it would have to be. It would not have that same scope. I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
But for it to literally like, how long ago was 2008?
It was 20 hours ago.
I don't think that's right.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's really bad.
That is so bad.
Yeah,
and it's
so-
ironic that they didn't want to have the feedback button
Yeah.
because they didn't want embarrassing Siri answers that looked imperfect. And then they have that where it says 2008
Yeah.
was 20 hours ago. Stupid.
Dude, see that? Yeah, that's one of those things where they missed. And it's this article made it really eye-opening that even though Apple likes to appear that they're
Mhm.
perfect and everything's cool, and I do think that this obsession, and this is something we've talked about on
They're,
Genius Bar
they're
for
a
few
victim
times.
of their own control.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is starting to be more of a net negative for them. This culture of like secrecy, like no one can know what we're doing. It has to be perfect because that's not real.
Mhm.
And it's just
It doesn't really work anymore.
that guys doesn't work anymore. Yeah.
Because like you have to think that all of this like the whole like we're gonna work like crazy until our big announcement. No one's gonna hear from us until we want them to. That was all Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
When he returned in 1997, that was like what he did.
Mhm.
You know, iPod, iPhone, the Mac,
Air.
the MacBook Air, the iPad. All of these were like, even the Apple Watch is like right on the cusp of this.
Yeah, I think that was
And we're
Steve's
now
last.
in this time where it's like, you can't just keep everything a secret, pretend like it's all perfect, and then announce, like mic drop announce something, because it's like with video games. Like video games don't launch on DVD anymore. So a lot of places are like, a lot of game companies will release them gradually or have updates frequently. Like we have to have that with tech. We can't, you can't only have changes to Siri every June.
Yeah.
Well,
That's just not really going to fly anymore.
I guess the question is, and I think we'll know the answer when the headset comes out.
Sam?
Yeah.
We've been spending a lot of money on events lately.
Oh, so much.
So we need areas to save. What's your best option?
I mean, dude, the place I'm getting gigged out my arse is with my cell bill.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gigged out my arse.
Hundreds? What if I told you
Thousands.
you could only spend $15 a month
You know, buddy, I wouldn't believe
and
you.
not be missing out on anything?
I'd say you're pulling my leg.
Have you heard of the illustrious, innovative MintMobile?
Oh, man, that just sounds
Today's
like a fresh
sponsor,
start.
don't have the sound effect.
MintMobile.
By going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes significant savings on to you. All the plans come with unlimited talk and text and high-speed data delivered on the nation's fastest 5G network. You can bring your own phone or buy one from them to use with your existing contract. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just how much dollars?
$15 a month.
$15 a month.
Dude, guys, to get your wireless plan, man,
For just
pal,
$15 a month.
it's amazing to get your new wireless plan for just
$15 a month.
and you get the plan shipped your door for free.
15 for free dollars a month.
Go to mintmobile.com/genius. That's mintmobile.com/genius. Cut your wireless bill to
Just
$15 a month at mintmobile.com/genius. And thank you guys for sponsoring.
For $15 a month.
We did get paid more than $15 a month.
That's pretty cool.
We can say that.
We're leaving it in there.
Yeah.
Well, that was the other thing the article talked about.
Oh, what
Is that the headset team?
I know. I just
just
bought the
looked at the
subscription
picture.
6 minutes ago. When I said I want to talk about this article, I meant Luke Miani wants to talk about this article.
So the headset team
Okay.
was given a demonstration for how Siri could work as a means to control the headset. And they were so disappointed that they worked on their own completely different digital assistant
Oh my God.
just for the headset, because Siri was so woefully incompetent that they thought it was going to
Are
nuke
they
the
still
whole
going to
device.
call it Siri?
Yeah, they can't just
No,
do
they're gonna
that.
call it beer.
Well, I don't know. They considered it, or they looked into it. I don't
Oh,
think they're going to be able
man.
to, because again, the Apple design team gets to tell all of these teams like, no, you're using Siri. So I personally think that the headset is going to come out, it's going to use Siri, and it's
Yeah.
going to suck.
Well, Siri on the headset.
That's
will
a
suck.
deal
The
breaker.
Siri aspect
No, it
is
is not a deal.
going. It's
Wait,
going
are
to
you
suck.
serious?
Siri using Siri to control the headset as the primary means of controlling the headset.
Is that the primary means of control?
Well, I mean,
Please,
I
God,
guess
don't
that's
tell
what we
me
got to
that.
think about.
Don't tell me that, guys.
No, I feel like it'll be just on par, like with the Quest. Like you can
with controllers?
you can dictate and stuff. No,
You're just
a
saying
lot
with
of
the voice.
yeah. I mean the
features.
voice aspect. I think
Okay.
the rest will be gestures, eyes, fucking
Well,
whatever.
yeah, I mean, I guess this
Steve
is
Jobs
this
as
is
well.
good. It's a good thing to discuss, because
Yeah.
I feel like when you look at emerging technologies, oftentimes there is a clear answer of like, okay, this makes sense. This is where things are headed.
Mhm.
But with augmented reality, obviously the goal is you put on a pair of glasses and there's like shit around you.
Shit
like
around you,
screens, you know? There's like shit everywhere. There's too
Yeah.
much fucking shit on me.
Yeah.
But how do you control that? Because, you know, in every single movie, in all of those stupid meta ads where they're like, someday this is going to be real, but it's not right now.
Yeah.
Like, all of them, they have it where you're like touching stuff in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
There is no way that we are even 10 years away from that.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, even if you could get the like occlusion of your hand and like the depth mapping and all that stuff,
Well,
which is a tough challenge.
The Apple one is
How are you going to
supposedly-
touch something that's not there?
The
and have it
Apple one is
feel real?
supposedly much better at that.
So there's
Like,
a
actual
couple
gestures.
things we haven't talked about, and I
True.
feel like we missed it last week. One
So
is
the Apple headset's not coming with controllers, right? No controllers.
I
it's
can't
going to
imagine.
use your hands.
Which is
No
scary.
That's gonna be
Yes,
really bad.
yes,
It's got to be
people-
use your iPhone or like something.
no,
I
no.
would bet that
Use-
there will be some ties to the
You really
iPhone.
don't,
yeah,
you
yeah,
think
there
you're going to
will.
go like this
Yes,
on
yes,
the
yes.
headset?
Yeah.
Seriously?
That's
Well,
also
I mean,
the
you
most
can
intuitive.
kind of do it with the Meta Quest 2 already,
Yes.
and that's $400
With just your hands.
Yeah,
And no
It can
control.
so
Yes.
on the Quest, it's a little finicky, but if you put your controllers face down on the ground, it will recognize that you're just using your hands now, and you can see your hands in VR. Like you can see all your fingers. You can do this. You can do this.
Good.
Oh, good. I want to
Yeah,
do this
yeah,
in
you can do
VR.
this.
Yeah.
But it's a little finicky because it's $400 and it's Facebook.
That
Yeah.
sounds like. I mean,
It
I
sounds
guess,
like a recipe for disaster.
I guess it's the most direct. Like,
It'll kind of
means
be the
input.
worst for people without hands.
Wow.
This is a good point.
That's when Siri would be beneficial.
Yes.
I really do think, though, that like the way that this article discusses it, it does sound like Siri is an integral part, or that
I mean,
some
it
amount
kinda
of like
has to be.
voice control.
Yeah.
No, it does, because you're not physically
Yeah.
touching something, so gestures are only going to get you so far.
Yeah.
And it's not going to have like I cannot imagine they're going to have like an Air keyboard,
That's what, it's
Yeah.
happening.
an Air keyboard.
Yes.
See,
That sounds like a horrible typing
That
experience.
really,
I
I
don't
don't know.
it's
about
not any
that.
worse
like
than trying to type
this?
on a fucking Apple Watch, so...
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, we'll get into that later.
Apple Watch is
Okay,
fair.
I want
It's
to read
not the
this because
worst.
this
It's
is what
okay.
has not changed my mind, but
Okay.
Evan Blass, EV Leaks, tweeted out that he knows someone that has been, and he's got a good track record. Like, this dude
Yeah,
leaks
yeah.
stuff. He tweeted out that someone he knows has been testing this headset. Like, it's somebody at Apple, and they say, quote, "The leap they've made since last year is giant. I was so skeptical. Now I'm blown away in a take my money kind of way."
That's what
Oh,
I
wow.
want to hear, because there was what was it?
It
Michi?
sounds like
Every like insider information that's come out, but in like before that one was like, ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Everyone
Minchi,
was like, I don't
Kuo,
see it, yeah.
Gurman, everyone was talking about internal skepticism and like the lack of like the killer feature.
Yeah.
everybody said the same thing about the
Imagine that
Apple
Gurman's
Watch.
wrong again,
People
huh?
said the same thing about the iPhone. People
You
said,
were right.
dude, do you remember
About the
the
Apple Watch
They were.
for a
Do you
little
remember
while.
the discourse around AirPods when they launched? No one wants $180 headphones, guys.
They'd stick out of your
now
ear like that.
every
Yeah.
single
They look
person,
stupid.
like,
Now AirPods is like a $12 billion company by
yeah,
itself.
I don't get
That blows my
this
mind.
skepticism around Apple launching new products when they literally have a track record that
I-
disproves the skepticism.
Okay, but
Not entirely.
not entirely. Yeah,
Early
They
Apple
definitely-
Watch,
the,
dude.
The first Apple Watch.
I'm not saying the first version is the
But we're
one.
talking
But
about
we're
the
talking
first
about the
version
first
of the
version.
headset.
I'm talking about the product in general. I'm not saying this headset version 1 is going to be like, we don't touch our iPhones anymore. I'm saying this idea, which for
Right.
the Apple Watch was a wearable that tracks fitness, it will explode. This idea for a wearable
Sure.
that does
Here's how
stuff
I
will
would
explode.
interpret that.
Sure.
Here's how I would have a different interpretation.
Okay.
Because I think Apple often misses the mark on the first go, not just in terms of
What?
like on the first round they often have like half-baked products, more so in the past, in the Steve Jobs days. The MacBook Air, the first MacBook
Yeah.
Air sucked. The first iPad was a little bit iffy. The first Apple Watch
I
was
disagree
also
about the
iffy.
iPad.
Yeah, it's
Like
kinda bad.
it
The
takes
Apple
them
Watch
a while.
1
It
was...
takes them a little bit of time with
Yeah.
a new products category to get into gear
This,
and to
like-
figure stuff out.
Okay.
But they do. And the thing that does that is that they stick to their guns. That's what they're good at. Other companies, we talked about this on Dark Mode, Google.
They'll get scared
Google
and just
has
kill it. Yeah.
Google has this tendency, no offense, to just release something and be like, "Hey, here's this cool thing," and then people are like, "We don't like it." And they're like, "Oh yeah, no, it sucks. No, we didn't like that.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
that guy sucks."
Well,
And they just give up immediately.
Yeah,
the
I think
the Google
people-
Pixel Slate, the
Oh my
Google
God, I forgot
Chromebook,
that existed.
the Chromebook Pixel,
dude,
and then the Pixel Book.
you
when
guys
they
know of Killed
reincarnated
by
it.
Google.com, right?
Yeah, the Stadia.
They're
the
a really
list goes
great
on and
follower of
on.
Front Page Tech, and that's like how I found them. Hilarious website. It's just all the projects that Google has killed, and it's updated in like real time as it happens. Hundreds of shit.
It's so much. Microsoft too. The Microsoft's Surface Studio. What was it? It was like the big 27-inch foldy downy touchscreen easel.
Foldy
thing.
downy.
Great concept. They updated it in 2017, and I think they just sold that for like 5 years and then killed it.
But here's why. Apple is the only serious tech company with vision, and that's why they are winning. Every other company is looking short term at little segments of the market they can win. Like foldables are a great example. It's like, what can we do to try to get a little bit of money out of our customers? Let's do a little flippy bread phone. And it's like, no one actually cares about this.
Well, the Samsung
You'll
stuff makes
$2 million.
complete sense now. The Fold stuff makes complete sense for Samsung, not for consumers, but because their flagship sales are going down. So like, they are, and not desperation because they're not in a bad place. Samsung, but it's like
fine, but
they still got to make it up somehow. I think that there's a complete, like with the audience being upset about the headset and us always talking about it.
I don't actually think you're upset, by the way. I think
there's not upset, but people that are like they don't care about it. I think there's a giant misconception because while we're saying the headset's going to be huge, we're thinking like macro scale, like the whole picture, not just this headset. This headset by itself, they're going to make what, like 500,000 units, 500,000 units.
I mean,
probably.
Sell kind of maybe all of them. I don't know. They're not trying to like hit a record here. This is first gen product, and who know, like obviously they have a plan that's further than ours. We see the headset now, but they're thinking of the headset as a stepping stone to the next thing, and so that's what I'm excited about. I'm very excited about the headset because of like how you and I use VR. But I'm more excited about what it means to like open the door to the future, and I can finally walk in.
And I personally am very bullish on this first one. Just I want that on the record. I think this first one's going to be better than people think it's going to be.
I've been waffling back and forth. I'm leaning towards bullish right now.
Okay,
but more so, it's not about this headset. And I think a lot of people are focused on like this as the end game, right? We've heard about this headset for 4 years, and they're focused on like, oh, finally it's over, and now it's going to be out.
Yeah, and when we say things like this is going to replace your phone, people are like,
what are you talking about?
Big thing
it's like, I'm not going to wear a big thing with a battery pack on my belt.
There's some validity to that. Like, it will be.
No, we're not. The point is, we're not saying the headset is replacing your phone. The technology is.
If you look at this on a macro scale, as you said, I think that this is the closest thing that we can still get in our modern world to an iPhone moment.
Yes.
Because it is something that has the potential, not saying that they're going to do it right away or even at all, but this has the potential to be something that could become like think about how massive smartphones are. Almost the entire world has smartphones now. But 16 years ago, this was not a thing. And I don't necessarily think that this is going to happen that fast, but we all kind of, I feel like we're all kind of forgetting the past and how smartphones were the VR headset of 2006.
Well,
this has been my argument.
I know you guys are too young to remember, but
Grandpa John.
These were all orange trees when I were a lad.
When phones got cameras on them, that was foreign, and people were freaked out about that. Now it's like the main feature of your phone. But before, people were like, "Oh, that's scary. People could film me peeing in the bathroom." Like that was like
the thing is, and the thing that guides, and I think we all get caught up into this is like, it's this desire to be right about what the future is. And I think that's the wrong way to look at it. I think you need the desire to be open to what the future is. And that's my perspective right now. It's like,
that's so
there is a chance that I could be wrong about this headset. Maybe there's a chance the headset's not, but I'm open to the idea that everything I know about tech could be wrong. And I think a lot of people in the tech community, it's very much like, the VR headset's not it because this is it. And it's like, sure, yes, you're right, but like, try to be.
Yeah, what
you could like. I don't know. I feel like I'm very open to being wrong as a person about quite a bit, and
that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you heard
because I am wrong quite a bit.
You heard the same thing. I mean, you don't want to be the BlackBerry of the situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because everyone, when the iPhone came out, who was it? The CEO of Microsoft was like,
Satya Nadella, or not?
No, that's Google current. Steve Ballmer. Yeah.
I know. I said Satya Nadella.
Was famously
not even the same person at all.
I think. Yeah, I mean, you could go back and read original iPhone reviews. features, and it's hilarious.
Well,
falls short, not enough features.
But I
too
will
expensive.
also say, right, the original iPhone didn't have an app store, didn't have video recording.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that was missing on that we take for granted now. So it could be, I think we talked about this before, but like same thing with the headset. It'll probably, that's also true. No wallpaper. So many things. Yeah. I feel like this headset, if we're gonna have like these battery packs strapped to our thing and like heavy thing, whatever, like probably the same thing. Give it a couple more generations and
that's
those
like
things will come in.
The best example, because I feel like when we start talking about original iPhone release and stuff, a lot, not that people weren't alive then, but a lot of the younger audience, like they can't, they know it in their head, but they don't have the feeling associated with it because they just grew up like this.
Even I was like 8 or 9, 10. I mean, I didn't have like.
I think we would have been 8 in 2007. We would have been 8 and 9.
Yeah. Instead of iPhone moment, like Luke mentioned, the most recent one was Apple Watch.
I do remember that,
and
that one was definitely less. Magnitude.
But now that we're years away from that launch, you can clearly see Apple's plan all along. But when that first thing came out, we were so skeptical of like, it's so dependent on your iPhone, like app support and speed. It was really slow. The original Apple Watch was really slow, and that's what people were judging. And
they were judging the product, not the idea.
Yeah,
but I do feel like
Apple has a roadmap.
Like the original, like the gold, the Apple Watch edition, and I feel like there was less focus in the beginning on the exercise aspect. Like it was definitely there.
I think
you're absolutely right.
I just don't think they were ready yet. I don't think the technology was ready, and I think that like Apple Watch Edition was clearly just marketing. That they didn't expect anyone to buy that. They gave that to celebrities. So Kim Kardashian would wear a goddamn Apple Watch.
Did.
Sure.
They wanted to crack into the luxury watch market
by
saying
saying
like this is going to be
for celebrities,
and they compromised with their mess now.
Yeah, it's like from no Apple Watches at all to this is our first one. How do we get famous people to wear it on their Instagram? Gold.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a marketing tactic.
Yeah.
I do think that there was an aspect of trying to get into the high-end luxury watch space. Yeah. Because in that space, you can create this like
they never did that again,
expensive
though.
Watches. Well, because it failed. Work. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Because the original Apple Watch, like when they targeted that product category of expensive watches, they in their mind they were undercutting the market. People will spend $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 on a Rolex, and they were like, okay, we can give you a solid gold watch, and it's so much smarter than a Rolex, and this is going to be our like hyper modern take. Yeah, it has Siri. You'll love it.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be so smart.
No, don't listen to me, Siri.
Oh, no. Is mine going too? Yeah, it was.
It's good at that, at least.
It sure is. But the problem was that it's still fundamentally consumer electronics, which means it is going to depreciate, which demolishes the market for it. Because when you buy a $40,000 Rolex,
you don't buy it for it to be $30 next year.
Yeah, most of the time it continues to be worth that, if not more.
Yeah.
So they definitely miscalculated on that. Noah's point, they definitely didn't have enough of the exercise, the activity, the close your rings. That wasn't fleshed out. It was too dependent on the phone. They talked more about like, remember the whole thing with like the sending your heartbeat?
Yeah.
The digital touch messages?
That was like a big part of it.
What in God's name were they thinking?
It got regular people to buy this fucking watch.
Not for that.
And it's
there's so many regular people that bought the Apple Watch that got into fitness because they were almost swindled by it. Like they bought
fitness, yes.
Yeah, they bought it for different reasons.
Digital touch was a total gimmick. They made that in 10 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely was a gimmick, but I used that. Like I used that stuff and like the gimmicks and stuff when the Apple Watch first came out, that was like...
I used it one time in 2016 and never again.
I wasn't excited about it, but it was like... It's not why I bought the watch.
I mean, dude, here's a great example. Sorry, I've been AFK this whole time just like looking at original reviews of Apple Watches and AirPods and stuff.
Sam's controller died.
It seems like a lot of the initial reviews about the Apple Watch are pretty fair. I was seeing a lot of like 3 out of 5 stars about like the software isn't great, but like it shows promise. But like this one from the Verge about AirPods in 16. It was like the week they came out. I think just really highlights the short-sightedness of tech. Where the title is Apple.
It's the short-sighted. Sorry, now I'm getting worked up. It's the short-sightedness of tech journalists because you all are fucking stupid. Like the people that lead this industry that inform the consumers are also the people that are probably the most out of touch, and I hate it. I'm just saying that. Half the shit you hear every day is just nonsense.
Wow. That's a big word.
Okay, like let us know what the Verge said.
The Verge said Apple AirPods
and
review.
Especially for me.
Wireless.
If I'm saying stuff, don't. The Apple Watch is going to be square.
Yeah, it says wireless that wows, earbuds that don't. If wireless is the future, AirPods will only get some of us there. And I think it was because he said they didn't stay in his ear very well, which is like fair.
And they were expensive because
no one had made the market yet.
Like the big thing in 2016 was that AirPods came out and they offered a similar sound quality to the free earpods that you got included with your phone back then.
They were better.
They were
a bit better.
They were a bit better, but they were $170 compared to free.
But they were also magical. Like at that, I think what a lot of people forget was the Bluetooth landscape was completely different when AirPods came out.
It was way worse.
The second that I touched AirPods, I was like, these are it. And I remember I was the first person at my college wearing them.
Never
I was the only one at the gym for like a year with them, and I was just like, I don't get why everyone isn't buying these.
It's not the sound quality; it's the whole thing. Like, it's just unmatched.
The Verge said the good, great battery life, good sound, fixes some of Bluetooth's big problems. The bad is won't fit in everyone's ears. Fair.
Yeah.
And they said open design lets in outside noise,
which I liked.
That's also all headphones, wireless headphones that aren't noise cancellation, and awkward looks.
Yeah, this was clearly before.
Yeah.
So the big thing.
That's what
the big thing that AirPods did was, I mean, they were expensive because you have to remember that AirPods is actually a really great example for the headset in a weird way because right now you look at VR headsets, right? $400, $600. You can get a VR headset. These were to Bluetooth headphones what the headset is now. Ludicrously more expensive.
Yeah.
Like people were not spending $170 on earbuds. But remember, in 2016, most of the time, if you wanted wireless earbuds, you had to like pair them to each other and then pair them to the phone, or you had to pair each ear individually. Yeah. It was a terrible, terrible experience, and people liked it. Sometimes they had like the little wire between them. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like it would be wireless to the phone, but then you'd have a wire around your neck. Like that is awful. VR headsets now.
Yes.
And Apple is promising us
the fact that they're
the
independent
AirPods of VR.
It's a very good accusation.
The fact that they're independent is wild. Because at first, the reason wires were connected like that was because only the left one was active Bluetooth. And it just transferred to the other one through the wire.
Almost all of them.
With AirPods, you could take any of them out just one at a time and put it in each ear, and they would both work.
But yeah, this is like that's actually a really good parallel, Luke. And I haven't heard anybody make that comparison between AirPods and the headset because it is very similar markets.
I feel like, and this is very off-brand for me, but to the audience, even if you aren't thrilled about this product, and even if you don't have any current plans to buy it, just be in the moment and appreciate it because it's very rare. This happens like once every 10 years.
Yeah, this is also, dude.
This is one of the rare times where you know it's an iPhone moment and you will get to witness it, and that's really cool. So it's just one of those rare special moments. Even if you're not super excited, that this is what that is. It's a new product category for Apple, and just enjoy what we got.
And you can be with us the day after.
Yeah,
you're gonna be the first person in the world because we haven't said this, but we are not streaming it.
Yeah.
Like
it's not being live streamed, no.
Yeah. This is an exclusive in-person event.
Yes.
We wouldn't do we want
tens
you to be
there.
Tens of thousands of dollars and so many hours and travel. We wouldn't be doing a physical event to live stream it.
Yeah, we want
you to
be in the moment, and we want you to experience, and we want to react to it with you, and we want to talk about it because the headset is coming the day before our event.
Yeah,
like we're going to have so much to talk about with that.
So if you guys have been holding out on tickets because you are expecting there to be a live stream link, there's not going to be.
We're sorry.
I just want to say this: you could be experiencing two iPhone moments back to back.
Really?
The headset itself,
Okay.
and then Genius Bar goes dark.
That's amazing.
We're gonna revolutionize live podcasting.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
Absolutely.
you could be there for it.
Yeah.
You should be.
Push in on this camera in post. You have the chance of a lifetime. You could be buying your headset and your Genius Bar Goes Dark tickets at the same time.
Wow. Anything else to say during your press
Oh
conference?
yeah. I did not have relations with that woman.
Oh my god.
Sam,
Okay.
the best part is you'll never have to say that. It's just assumed. Okay.
Oh no.
You having fun?
It's
over
because you kill animals.
there? Dude, don't say that.
Sam,
You can't just say things
we are
like
in an
that.
Airbnb and Sam has killed 2 animals since we've been here.
Dude, you make it sound like it's a cat or something, which I would. But my point is, they're 2 little bugs.
He killed a cockroach.
Okay, no,
and
one
a
was massive.
small.
Yeah,
One
there you
was
go. You can't have it
massive.
both ways. You
Okay,
can't
that's
say
not
no,
the
I
big
didn't
deal.
do animal cruelty and oh my god, it was a
You wanna
massive
see
cockroach.
How my Friday night went?
That's the bug he killed. Show him that.
5:11 a.m.
This is what he killed right there.
5:11 a.m. This tries to bite my dick, and I had to kill it at 5 a.m.
Bro, your
'Cause I'm
mic is
trying
on
to
your
leave.
lap, homie.
I know.
Under your laptop.
Look at the size of this unit, bro.
Okay.
Audio is
That's an American
unusable.
cockroach.
And this absolutely
I
entitled
had to
sack
kill
of
that.
garbage. He demanded a fucking refund for the whole stay because he had to kill a single cockroach.
It was a lot
Dude,
to kill a cockroach, and I was the only one impacted. By the way,
Jesus
they didn't.
tell
have to
me
touch
you're a
the
lefty bobefty
This
without
guy
telling
yells.
me you're a lefty
Oh my
bobefty. You want everything handed out to you for free, you lefty bobefty. If I had my fucking
No.
bell, I'd ring it. Ring a ding ding, bitch. You're a
No,
lefty
you're not ringing
bobefty.
shit. Okay?
Entitled. You
no,
wanted
you're
a
not ringing
refund.
shit. Okay?
You wanted $3,000 for the life of one cockroach.
It was a big cockroach.
Don't fucking stand up and try to assert your dominance.
Yeah, I am.
I will beat your fucking dick into the dirt.
All right, cockroach.
I will
This video is
cockroach
completely
you.
unusable.
Don't
No,
get
it's
near
not.
me.
I will cockroach
Don't get
you.
near me.
Stop.
I will cockroach
No,
you.
Oh, no.
Hey, no.
Oh,
Oh,
John.
I will cockroach
Get
you.
off,
John,
get
you're
off,
gonna
get off,
break
you're
it.
gonna break
Sam.
John.
Sam.
John.
John.
Down, boy.
Woo.
Down,
It's a little
boy.
spicy on this table.
You're gonna break
going-
the table.
No, I wouldn't push. I don't have much stability.
Please,
Oh my
please
God.
come down,
Get
John.
down.
bro.
Uh-huh. John, please,
will you
please
hold
come
that
down.
What are you doing?
Please come
From
down.
the top rope!
Oh, no! Oh,
Jesus Christ!
stop. You're gonna knock some... You almost knocked that...
Oh, that actually just did a
thing over.
chiropractic adjustment.
Oh.
Oh, was that your hips?
Do the other one.
Okay,
Do the other one.
Oh no!
You got it, baby? Nice ass!
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh.
All right.
You got that out of your system?
You guys
Wait,
good?
wait, do me.
I'm not touching you, bitch.
No one...
Chiropractic adjustment.
What do you want?
The same thing I did to you.
Oh, with the leg?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my God.
You're not in any camera.
My life flashed before my eyes.
Come on in, bud.
My life,
Yeah, get in.
Please be careful with that, man.
my life flashed before my eyes. I saw my parents.
So much money.
I saw my parents in the light.
How are they doing?
They're not good.
Oh damn. That
Really dead.
sucks.
Dude. How only Genius Bar could go from like a good productive conversation to
No,
like,
that's what
just
John.
happened.
His like internal
He
like
can't do it.
freak
Yeah,
out
it
monologue.
can't happen.
He was
Can't
like
do
we
it.
we had a really productive conversation and
Yeah.
a great moment there of discovery. We had this parable of the AirPods, and
I
then he all of a sudden
ruin
was
it.
like, you know
was
what
pent
I
up.
need to do?
That literally is him, bro.
It was pent up. I don't know what to
Oh
say.
my god, and you're lucky you didn't rip this shirt.
I can't believe
You're
you
making
didn't
which shirt?
destroy anything in the apartment. I was
yeah.
really expecting that
Dude.
Sam was not only gonna not get his refund that he wanted from the stupid
Yeah.
cockroach thing, but have to pay extra.
Yeah.
Wow, this side, this might's gross though.
What's gross about it?
All right, well,
Looks
you're in the
fine.
leader position now, so lead the show.
Well,
buddy.
man, what the fuck makes you the leader?
Me?
Why are you the leader?
Because I am.
I also love, John, that you've had this laptop the whole time and it's just on the...
No, that's not true.
That's
Screensaver.
pathetic. That's the most Sean Preston
I
thing
picked it
ever.
up from the fucking thing. This is my notes right here for the podcast.
That's like nothing.
This is
literally the same.
That's
thing.
like
3
nothing.
bullet points and 3 links.
Yeah, we're on the third one. Give me this.
And it says, "I'm good enough. I'm big enough. I'm strong enough."
You wrote the notes.
Keeps rereading it. You wrote it.
You wrote
like,
them.
even though
I am
Sam's
loved.
the leader,
I am a good person. I am not a mini fridge.
I'm a full-size fridge.
Oh my god.
All right, that was my big thing I wanted to talk about on the show.
Yeah, I think that was a good thing until John ruined it a little bit.
What do you want to talk about now?
Yeah,
Oh,
now it's your turn.
I rebought my Apple Watch Ultra. Okay, little inside baseball here. Sam, well, you know, we have a business together, so we get business emails together, and Sam responds a lot, and there are some times where just based off an email that we get, I know he's going to be too aggressive, and he's going to, what we like to call Sam it up. Your tone means a lot in emails and communication, which is why today's episode is sponsored by Grammarly, new sponsor.
It's great. We don't have the soundboard. Yeah, I've been known to say things a little bit aggressively, like for an example that they show, you know, using negative language and reframing it. For example, I would say something in an email like, "The marketing strategy isn't right."
Yeah.
Grammarly,
It's trash is what
Grammarly
you would say. It's mid.
It's mid.
Yeah.
Grammarly would change that to, "The marketing strategy needs to be different." See how that's much more like
It's more
neutral?
approachable. Yeah. You're not as abrasive.
And I struggle with this, and Grammarly has helped me with this a lot. There's even been times when I've been communicating with you, John, where I've been using Grammarly, because I've realized that, you know, even though I got a communications degree,
Maybe it saved our friendship, you think?
yeah, I mean, Grammarly can do so much more than that. It's great. Look, when it comes to work, communication is key. You know this. Grammarly works where you do, so every important project gets done on time. That is actually true. And their premium tone.
You know, in your
Grammarly's
professional
premium
life.
tone.
In your professional life, but also like it's just communicating in general. It can be great.
Yeah.
Make you seem smarter.
Grammarly's super cool. The right tone can move any project forward when you get it just right with Grammarly. That is real. Go to Grammarly.com/genius to download it and to learn more about Grammarly's premium advanced tone suggestions. That's GRAMMARLY.com/genius.
Thank you, Grammarly, for sponsoring this episode of the Genius Bar. I mean, we appreciate you greatly.
We appreciate you greatly for sponsoring. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we do need to talk about this.
What are your thoughts?
Worth $200.
So, hold on. What?
$200.
It's $800.
You got to explain that.
Okay, I got it for $200 from T-Mobile. I got a push notification that was like, hey, you have a watch upgrade. There's a deal right now for Apple Watch Ultra.
You have LTE. You have like cellular on your Apple Watch.
You have to.
I don't.
You don't. I don't.
I don't.
Wait, actually, I do. No, it
what's
makes
the point of
watch
it?
so much better.
What?
Oh.
Why?
You don't have to bring your phone.
I like actually exercise and stuff, and like we're going around with just my watch, my AirPods.
Wow,
Yeah, me
fuck
too.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
no,
what?
it's
Yeah.
Oh, I actually exercise and stuff?
Actually, me too. That's why I have it too.
yeah. Going to the kitchen.
Yeah, I exercise too, but you don't need...
Yeah.
Get like an arm strap for your
Oh
phone.
no! Come
That's
on.
a bit
I'm
much.
not gonna get laid with
With
an arm strap.
You're not
bro.
gonna
You're
get
not
laid
getting
at
laid
all
now.
anyway.
What
What are you talking about?
I really set myself up for the
Yeah,
phone.
I don't know what you
Yeah.
were thinking.
I just touched you like more intimate than anyone has ever, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your feet.
And he's had
24
2
years.
girlfriends.
Presumably, like arguably.
Well, so he says.
questionably.
Well, let's talk
People
about
can
the
different
watch.
School.
Oh, I wanted to say.
Would you buy your girlfriend an Apple Watch for her birthday if you had a girlfriend? Which you never will.
Hypothetically.
You never will.
How long have we been together?
Year. 1 year anniversary / birthday nearest to a year. Would you buy her an Apple Watch if that's what she really wanted?
Yeah, I'd get her like the SE.
Whoa!
Wow, the poor people one.
Unbelievable.
I love you an Apple Watch SE amount, baby.
Yeah, that's really like.
At least
I love
go the
you the
Series
bare
8.
minimum.
Series 8?
At
Oh, wait,
least.
actually, I should do the Series 8 because it would do the period tracking. That can actually help
Oh,
both
so
of
you
us.
get warned?
It would
Yeah.
help both of us. Maybe that's an
Oh
investment.
God!
Jesus Christ.
My last relationship, do you know Apple will send cycle notifications out to people you share it with?
Wait, really?
So I would get a heads up, yeah.
Oh, I'm actually curious. Does anybody's significant, or has anybody significant like use the watch? Like, does it work? Is it accurate? The cycle tracking?
Oh yeah, I use it all the time.
Okay.
Noah's never missed.
Okay, I just didn't know if it's good.
I just
like,
check every day. It's like no, nothing's happening, and I'm like, yeah, you know, you're right.
Like if I.
It tells him that he's. I mean, how long have you had the watch? 8 months. He's 8 months overdue.
So
Yeah.
wait, this is a
I'm about to have a
four.
baby.
This is
No,
a
no.
4-person ultra podcast now.
Yeah, look at that.
Genius Bar goes ultra.
Wow.
Damn, that's a good
Go
name.
buy your ticket Ultra right
Except
now.
it completely
Removes
cuts
our
us out.
But
podcast.
I want to call you on some BS here.
You can
Look
buy.
at that
Hang
3
on.
letters.
Tell them now that you said the
Yeah.
word Ultra. Tell them to buy ticket Ultra,
Buy ticket ultra,
and you can have a meet and greet with us.
Yeah, we'll hang out.
I don't
you
think
would
we've.
want
I don't
that
think
for some
we've
reason.
really described after the show, 50 of you get to come with us.
It might be 60.
That sounds sketchy. Come with us. Like what?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like to a secret.
We got a van in the alleyway.
To a secret underground.
Whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah.
It's to a secret underground meet and greet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and call me out on my Apple Watch, whatever.
You have the money to buy the $800 watch.
I did, but then I returned.
Okay, I mean,
This
are you
isn't
shaming him for, like, what do you...
No, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Your argument wasn't the Apple Watch Ultra is too expensive and that's why I don't use it. Your argument was it doesn't look like jewelry. So I'm curious what has changed for you.
The titanium link band.
But
I do see what you mean.
Jewelry?
Because I
John Prosser wouldn't wear that.
I want to get a leather strap. I'm a big leather strap guy. I think that's going to be my purchase.
I still like
I want to get one of the Hermes straps.
You like the strap?
Yeah, I like a good strap.
Yeah, he likes the strap.
I think that there's some way
Noah
you
hasn't
can
said
do it.
anything but jokes.
Yeah.
Like he'll just come in with a banger.
He's ever been.
He's just got these zingers on lock.
So
I want the Hermes band, but I'm not going to pay for it. I got to figure out a way to get it for
I actually
cheap.
like the like goofy looking. Of course, I would. The little like horsey drawn on the Hermes.
Shocker.
Band. I really want one of those.
Wait, is that on the inside or the
I
outside?
think it's on the outside.
I don't know that they call it a horsey.
That would go with the little crocodile on the...
Yeah, you got your little
Polish
crocodile, you got your little horsey.
I just like the little. That's why I like. I just like when like designer stuff is like goofy or like doesn't take itself too seriously. Because I'm a funny guy.
Because
Hilarious.
you're not a
Yeah,
serious
you're not a
person.
serious guy.
Fun.
All right,
Do you have
that's
anything-
it.
No, we can't end on that. We can't end on me being the butt of the joke again.
You're always the butt of the joke, Sam.
Dude, I'm trying to be the head.
Mike, speaking of Apple Watch Ultra,
No.
micro LED Apple Watch Ultra got pushed back.
Oh.
You don't
Wait,
care?
why would you want a micro LED?
Yeah, what's
It's
the
already
difference?
Because
Yeah, John, tell it. You make videos. What is micro LED? What are the benefits? Describe the pros and cons of micro LED technology.
it is smaller, micro. They're LEDs.
What is smaller?
Well, the LEDs they're smaller.
Then OLED?
Not that OLED.
OLED doesn't have LEDs.
So micro.
You say
micro
OLED
LED
doesn't have
Well, they're
LEDs?
organic.
Okay.
Micro LED is what the MacBooks have because they can't
This is
have
why
OLED
this is why we brought
yet.
Luke on.
So micro
Yes,
LED.
I know what it is, but I
micro
want to
LED
quiz you. What is micro LED?
Yeah. Micro LED is basically a fancier term for local dimming zones.
Yeah,
TVs
I know.
have
Will you
those-
explain it to Sam?
Yeah. So some TVs. Oh no! What's he doing?
Why do you stop talking?
Because I'm talking into that camera.
You're talking to me.
Which is that camera right there? You
right here and keep talking.
Put your ass away.
But-
No, I'm trying to just micro LED. Keep going.
Okay, micro LED
They wouldn't.
is.
What would piss me off is they wouldn't have even known because it would be on your angle.
That is his angle that you just touched.
No, but it would be like a little AI changed it or something.
A little AI.
Nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You're not trying to help.
Let me tell you something. You yelled at me.
Okay, tell me about your screen.
So micro LED is just a way to have more local dimming
It is a way to have more local dimming zones.
So
In a
Samsung TVs, I think in like 2015
like
or
Samsung
16,
TVs
they had this
years
like
ago, 2015.
QLED, which
They
is
had
like a
QLED,
smaller diode.
Smaller
and they would
diode.
have, I
Oh
think
my
it's
God.
like 48.
Luke, can you please stop trying
48.
to talk?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
Continue.
48. It has
It's like 48
what?
zones that can
48,
get brighter or
48
dimmer.
zones that can get brighter or dimmer.
But the problem is,
But there's a problem, Sam.
3 days later.
I
As,
think
as
it's
such,
10,000.
likely
So-
split up.
Remember when the iPad Pro came out with the micro LED?
Incongruent.
stop talking.
You wanted me to. You asked for
You're
this.
so bad at everything.
You wanted me to explain this to you, so I am.
How did God get both your parents and not you?
So
Okay.
micro LED is a technology for having a lot of local dimming zones and to try to get as close to without actually having individually lit
You
pixels.
should know this.
Right, better than OLED?
No, that's
No,
the point. OLED
that's the
is
point.
better.
OLED is
The
better.
Apple Watch already has it, and this is a small screen. It's a very
Yeah.
small screen,
Well,
so
it's
it's
not-
It's just a
less
cost
so-
savings thing.
I can't.
It's like I would
cannot
assume similar results, less cost, maybe.
Every Apple Watch ever made, including the SE, has an OLED display.
Which is crazy.
So it is weird that they're apparently working on a micro LED display, which is worse. Even the original Apple Watch had OLED.
Is that going to be like the iPhone next? Like, are they trying to transition away from OLED?
I don't know. I don't see why they
no
would.
Way they're going to put a worse screen on the Apple Watch.
And Apple, and it's also interesting because Apple is uniquely positioned in that they don't their OLED screens don't really have the burn-in issues that a lot of other OLEDs
did.
The
LG ones did.
Early screens did. I think most OLED screens are getting better in the last like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
But without having the burn-in issue, like it would just have to be a cost savings.
Battery
but it doesn't
life?
make sense because they're working on OLED iPads. They're working on OLED MacBooks.
Wait, this is for the Ultra, right? The
Yeah.
rumor was for the Ultra. If it was for the SE, like I guess I could maybe see that, but the Ultra is the Ultra. Is it like battery life? Is it that the components like thinner and they can make it less chunky?
Yeah, no, there's
got to be a.
The best part is that this is a Google away and none of us are doing it. We're just guessing.
Yeah.
But really, does it matter? Does any of this fucking matter? Anything we said on the show, does it matter? No, because none of this is going to be the same in next month. All these rumors, gone, out the window.
Oh no, John's having an existential crisis
Dude, Apple,
about rumors.
before we close out, Apple rumors are a catastrophe. They're not real.
Do we have it?
No, they are. Yeah. The solid state buttons and then no and then the action button and then no, like all of the rumors for the iPhone 15 except for the like slightly
iOS 17 is just going to be a bug update.
It's going to look more dramatic in person.
iOS 17 is just going to be a bug fix. Just
That's not true. Did you watch either of my videos?
You have not heard the end of my sentence. Is the issue? I was going to say iOS 17 is just a bug fix update, but now it's not. Now it is requested features. Highly requested features from users, Mark Gurman, which he's the one who said both of those things. And I just find it ironic that Mark Gurman can say both of those things, but I can't say both things and be right in the end.
I wasn't going to say this on the show, but...
Speaking of saying something and being wrong, I'm going to give you a leak right now, exclusive leak here on Genius Bar. I forgot the name of the show.
It's that spot. You forget names.
Yeah. And
sure.
I don't know
nice.
about that.
Not only is it a leak, but in true John Prosser fashion, you're getting an exclusive leak on Genius Bar that will be wrong.
Oh,
and that leak.
Okay. Now I'm excited.
Yeah. The leak that I've heard.
Hold on. Just to clarify, is this a joke or is this real?
This is real, but it's me, so.
But like you actually.
It is real, but he's a joke.
Okay, I see.
Yes,
I see.
Thank you, Luke. High five. Fuck you. Okay.
Is this okay?
The actual issue is that I'm not often correct about software. In fact, I think the number is close to 0 times.
That's impressive.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
But I've heard iPhone OS, stuff like that. There's definitely no widgets coming to iOS, things like that I said that were inaccurate a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit in terms
I'm
of
hearing
all the way.
watchOS third-party watch faces finally for Apple Watch.
It's about time.
Yeah,
it really
so
is.
I
about
would
time.
suggest publications go ahead and start your articles now. Do the typical. This is John Prosser. He's a liar and a thief.
Right,
and a cheat,
and a cheat,
and a bastard,
and and so
quite literally, yeah.
But so just add that with the rest. Put that with the rest of the rumors that will be wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing though. So that'd be cool.
Okay, that would be really interesting.
It's like I think it's true, but I don't think it's true enough to say on like my show. You see, so I'm putting it on this one.
Tier.
Yeah,
this is like a really shit tier. Like nobody cares. It's not
nobody's
serious.
watching this.
I mean,
no one.
We're like not real
that,
people, kind
The thing
of.
about that is that would be cool. It would be cool to have like a custom watch.
That'd be
face.
awesome. That's my biggest complaint about the Apple Watch is that there's never a watch face where I'm like, yeah.
I mean, listen, if it was gonna happen,
I'm just kind of settling every time.
watchOS 10 is gonna be the biggest update ever. I think Gurman today said it's gonna have a new interface. It's like widget-like. So basically, instead of going to like a weather app, you're going. He shared a GIF. I'll put it up on the screen because it really,
what?
A GIF.
I'm sorry.
What?
A
GIF
is the correct
That's not
term.
what.
No.
That's not what you said.
Don't let
That's
anyone
not-
tell you it's a GIF. They're wrong and
literally the
racist.
founder. Like it jumped to a big update.
Noah, could you pass?
Because watchOS has not really changed
Thank you.
ever.
Yeah.
And dude, get rid of this home screen. Abomination.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god.
So bad.
I fully
Apple,
agree. This
horrible.
Tim.
It's so bad.
We were talking about
what
how like
in God's green earth
we were
is
talking
that?
about how sketchy the original Apple Watch is. It's amazing that hasn't been changed.
Yeah, I mean they added the list view. But
I
it's
have
like,
mine on the list view, by the way.
but that's so.
But it's still
too.
bad. I want to say this is my thing. I want to say about the Apple Watch.
Okay.
I really like my Apple Watch, but I think that apps on the Apple Watch are stupid.
I agree.
Apps on the Apple Watch, the only apps that are good on the Apple Watch aren't really there are apps, but you could almost recategorize them as like glances. Remember the old Apple, the old version of watchOS? You could swipe up and you would.
That's
see
what we're
the
hearing.
things.
Glances is coming back.
And I think they should
widgets.
And I think they should replace apps. I know that's not what's going to happen, but the Apple Watch is so good for these like quick.
Do you think they should replace apps or just get better at processing apps?
I never use apps. Like I never go in here and I'm like,
but is it
I'm
because they're
this
too?
app.
Is it because it's too much to use an app? Like, is there too many limitations?
The problem is you don't really use an Apple Watch. You don't really sit here browsing anything, right?
Yeah, it's just you go in.
You
the
get,
Apple Watch
you get your
uses
notification and you dismiss your notification.
You hit it
Maybe
and quit it.
you respond to a message. That is the most. I would say using the Apple Watch to respond to a message is the most amount of usage. Like it's not screen time. They're just shortcuts, widgets, trackers. You know, I'll check the weather. Sure. Right. Scroll down and see what the temperature and the air quality and the humidity, whatever.
Again,
I don't care.
That's like a glance.
Exactly.
It's not like a.
And also, the watch face is the home screen. Changed my mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the things that you actually care about, you put on the watch screen and you launch them from the watch screen.
They literally call this the home screen?
Yeah.
The point is, like, all the apps that you actually care about, you put them on a watch face and you launch them from the watch face. I feel like that's where the thing shines. Like, I have the weather for the next few hours as my main widget, and I can just glance down.
What is the weather 3 hours from now, Noah? Tell us.
3 hours from now, 62 degrees and sunny.
Beautiful.
It's getting a little chilly though.
And that's it. It is. I wish it were like 90 degrees.
So okay, third party watch faces. We haven't heard that.
Now Let's
see what Mark Gurman has to say about that.
Who cares?
Okay, I was going to say this on the show, but I was talking to Mark Gurman this week. We had a little chat.
Good for you. Yeah. Happy for you.
And I asked him to be on the show, and he said he would think about it.
That's a no.
That means no.
That's a no.
I'm sorry, Sam, but when people tell you, I know you might have some experience with this from Hinge and Tinder, but when they say, I'll think about it, and then don't talk to you again, it means no.
Wait, that means they're not actually thinking about it?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I know I'm sure you were like waiting on some responses.
I know you've been waiting like 2 years, but it's not going to happen.
I mean, they said, like, let me think about it, so usually...
They did. They just didn't alert you to their decision.
They said that so that they wouldn't hurt your feelings, but they're not.
Sam believes he's in like 4 committed relationships right now. Just every thread.
1, 2, 3, 4. The
my
viewer.
God.
That's not healthy.
Are we done? Can we be done now? How long have we been recording? What's the time? The duration?
We barely cracked 60 minutes. With all the edits, we're looking at like 29.
All right, guys. It's dark and sad. It's because of the light. I put that light there.
If you want to experience this and some more fun, we have a whole special show planned for June.
But it'll be better than this. It's not going to be. It's going to be better
shit.
This was an appetizer, baby.
You're going to get the full course on June 6th in San Francisco, geniusbargoesdark.com. Thank you, guys. Tickets are below.
Full course.
Genius Bar Goes Dark, DRK.com.
But you can do DRK, right?
DARK.com.
That's cool.
But it's just cooler if you put DRK because that's like how you spell the name
Okay,
of the
guys,
podcast.
that was this episode.
Why did you guys spell the name of your fucking show like that? You made it hard for everybody.
Because
the regular dark mode with an A was taken.
You sabotaged this event.
No.
Preemptively.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, guys, that's all. We appreciate you. We'll see you soon. And go watch Dark Mode.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
They already have, because this is going to be out after Dark Mode.
We might beat you.
Sam, I don't
think so.
No way. I hope your Make-A-Wish was worth it, buddy.
Thanks, man.
You deserve it.
You know, if I did have one last wish, it would be to spend it with you.
Would it really?
Wouldn't be mine now.
And
really, I wanted
fun people versus one mean guy who yells.
And I want them. What
are you doing
Sam,
there, bud?
please, Sam.
All your audio work.
I'm begging you.
I'm gonna touch it.
That's okay. The episode will go out tomorrow.
It'll take that long?
Don't play games.
You don't play games.
Fine.
Can I be honest? The reason I don't want to spend time with you as my last wish is because I want them for their money.
No, I just want to end it saying I've had a really fun time with you guys, and I'm very excited for this to become a more
You got a free
regular
chiropractic adjustment.
I did. And
I got thrown on my face.
I want to watch that.
That was great. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that.
I really hope
I don't think it's going to show
like,
up, but...
Yeah, no, it was on this camera. You can just see him like flop down.
I hope that we can see him just collapse. I really love you guys, and I appreciate you, and we joke and goof a lot, but I've had a really fun time with you guys. Left-handed shake, classic. Yeah. What are you doing? Why do you look like you're gonna stab me?
I will go for the left-handed.
Okay,
John, a little weird. Ooh, very. We're all doing left-handed. Oh, we got right.
There we go.
I can't reach that.
Here, I'll pass John's on.
Oh wow. No, Xeno. Fuck.
Same it's fine. We'll shake peonies later.
Oh no.
All right,
and the show is done.
So much. Okay.
Buy your tickets. More of this for money.
I think we ended it already.